Welcome to Perfect Guardian, and I'll tell you about the numerology of number 8. The number 8 is perhaps the most misunderstood of all single digit numbers, as novices and professionals alike always seem to hammer on the money and power image of the 8. More often than that, when a client requests a name change consultation, it means he or she wants to add 8s to his or her chart, in the mistaken belief that it will bring money and power. It is true that number 8, more than any other number, put the emphasis in the areas of the career, business, finances and authority. However, as with many other single-digit numbers, the shape of the number reflects its most important attribute. And in the case of the number 8, that is first and foremost balance. The 8 is the great karmic equalizer, a force that just as easily creates as it destroys. When the 8 comes knocking, you can be assured that you will reap what you have sown. The 8 balances the material and immaterial worlds at its best. It is as spiritual as it is materialistic. The spiritual side of the 8 is practical, realistic and intelligent. It knows the difference between make-believe and genuine spiritual realization. On the material plane, it is focused on results, often in the form of money, yet does not care much about money for the sake of money. It is not greedy. It sees money as a tool and not an end result. It is generous and willing to take risks. People with strong 8s in their charts often make and lose fortune a couple of times during their life. They never consider bankruptcy a reason to slow down or feel sorry, but rather come out stronger and more success oriented than before. Some of the more recognizable traits of the 8 are drive, ambition, authority, efficiency, organization, management, discipline and control. The 8 is goal oriented, focused, has good judgment, can discriminate and is practical. The realist. Its closest relative is the number 1, as both numbers are powerful, have strong leadership skills, are unquestionably masculine and will not shy away from the confrontation. However, where the 1 lacks diplomatic skills and an understanding of human nature, more typically the traits of the 2, the 8 has those abilities as well, which is perhaps the most reason the 8 tends to do well in business and in authority roles. When 8 appears in your personality profile chart, it indicates the presence of the character, traits mentioned earlier what I told you, as well as the potential to be very successful and prosperous. Hence, the reason so many people like to manipulate the charts to add 1 or more 8s. However, the energy of the 8 needs to be supported by other numbers in order to flourish, such as the 4 to help you keep an eye on all important details, and the 9 to keep in touch with your humanity. So be careful what you ask for. If you decide to change your name to add 1 or more 8 to your chart, and rest of your charts does not support this strong force, you may come to inherit more of its negative powers like frustration, dissatisfaction, anger, aggression, greed, intolerance, hate and insomnia. A higher than average percentage of the 8s find their way into the top echelons of the society, but you will also find a disproportionate number of 8s among the homeless. If the 8 appears in your cycles, especially your ascent cycle, there is an increase in energy and focus, a sense of can-do and enhanced self-confidence. The shape of the 8 shows balance, but it also shows confidence as it looks up right into your eye. A positive 8 is honest to a fault, generous and forgiving. They are physically imposing and often athletic, especially good in sports, requiring strength and endurance. They are not particularly romantic, as they prefer a practical and straightforward approach, but they are loving and more than carry their weight. Thank you. Please subscribe to my channel Perfect Guardian and give your comments.